I'm JimDineen. A few years ago, I had a situation happen to me that fortunately doesn't happen to a whole lot of us in life. I was diagnosed with a life-threatening disease, and it changed the course of everything I had planned to do in my later years. I had worked for many years in the corporate world, left the corporate world in the early 90s to start my own company called Eagle Dreamer, and was a very successful human resource consultant. Traveled around the country, worked with some major corporations, and did a lot of speaking and a lot of training. So I was pretty comfortable when I was in front of a large group and dealing with various levels of management. Once I was diagnosed with the disease, however, I became exposed to a whole new level of personnel, that being the medical community. And I found that the medical community is a phenomenal group of people who, when we work with them and they work with us, can perform, quite frankly, miracles. My situation is I've got two or three pretty serious situations that I'm dealing with, and I'm getting through each one of them just fine. But where my real message is about what do I think you and I can do with those messages. And what I believe, and believe with all my heart, is that we can all get through any difficulty we want to get through if we want to get through it bad enough. Now, if that sounds like a lot of mumbo jumbo, I just believe that attitude is about us getting through life, whether it be at the business level or at the medical level. And for me, I've had a chance to experience both of them. It has led me to not only my company Eagle Dreamer and my website Eagle Dreamer, but it's led me to publishing my first of at least two books that I'm writing. My first book that's out is Life's Just Not That Complicated. And of course I can imagine you're saying, well, yeah, Jim, but life really is complicated. And for me, I put that in perspective. I do think that there are challenges in life, and I believe that there are difficulties that we deal with. But do I think it's complicated? No, I truly don't. The very first chapter in my book is slow down, stop, and think. And I feel like if all of us would just take those few seconds each time we have to make a decision, slow down, stop, and think, we'd find that the complications we've been trying to overcome aren't nearly as bad as we thought. So when I wrote the book, Life's Just Not That Complicated, my hope is that you'll take a look at it and give me your opinion on, do you feel that life is all that complicated? My feeling is that you'll start to take a look at things in maybe a different light. And if you have an opportunity to hear me speak, I certainly hope you'll contact me, because I believe that the message I have probably meets the same criteria that my favorite movie in life meets. That's called Pay It Forward. I think if I can do something for you, I know you'll be able to do something for somebody else.